Yes, yes. Actually, I don't know. I'm waiting for someone to discuss with me, or I learned about the book. Talk about the book which I wrote it. It is in the Amazon website. Dead after Marx and Lenin ideology. I want to talk about this book for you. I don't know, but actually I wrote it very nice and short and beautiful book. Mm, and it's a big critic on Marx and Lenin, which they are not. The idea completely wrong. Complete from the beginning, which they talked about the primitive being lived in the cave or in the forest from the common which they use it by mistake or they use no, actually didn't use it by mistake. They think they did the right thing. They did the right thinking about in this area, you know. But however, that time human doesn't live in common. We never lived in common. And when today animals they are not living in common. They're thinking what they said created some kind of illusion. For example, I know some people uh, said uh, native people in the past they lived in the common. They don't. The society was very common, and 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 it is completely wrong. You know, It- when we lived in the forest, automatically we use our instinct, and what we got it, just we eat it. You know, like a monkey, or like an and then automatic during they were in the forest or automatic born baby and in a practical way they learned maybe they give a food to the baby is better because there's an instinct and the learning. Sharing is a part of the learning. Share something with the you know with someone else. Giving a food to the baby is a part of the sharing. You know, mother give something from herself to the baby, and automatically they start to share this area, small area, with the baby. You know, and then the their bond get closer in the process. When they moved from the force because of the lack of the food there and moved to the field and automatically for a few years the whole group they never share anything with each other. They just walk. Whatever they got it, they eat it. In the process, they learn it together. Automatically, during this time, they figure out the water or fire, or they get something from the stone or wood, some kind of weapon, sharp thing, and or bones, the other skeleton, and automatically they make some very primitive weapon, and they start thinking together they hunt, they can, you know, hunt big animal, to eat together. Like, the other was only just a small animal, rat, fish, these kinds. If together they hunt, they can get the big animal, and then they can share it with each other. Everybody. This become a sharing. Not the sharing, is they call it as a common. Because this sharing has some other kind of stuff. For example, as they start to share, ultimately there are other things. Okay, who want to be a leader? Who is the strongest person? And that become who want to be a hunter. The hunter people must be strong, must be good and have a big muscle, able to catch, and automatically be here than rest they must be. And they get this, and when they got a hunter and the leader or some other, or maybe later part, medicine woman, medicine man, or something like that. All of them, they were part of the group, and their uh, popularity, or their think based on the people need, how much they they have a value for the small community. And the leader, when came in the cave, they get the best part to sit, and the others hunter, who's the stronger, next, and as a hunter at the end of them. And all people, they lived other side, and the children of the, and the woman one part of all of Moe during the sleep share with the man, and these, all the food will get ready after cook, or before cook, or after cook, whatever. Who was the strongest person get get the big food, or big pot, or the nicest pot for himself and the hunter, and rest later, and then at the end, old man or woman, there is no sympathy. This most of the thing right now at this what they have is only sharing the content, and this doesn't make one person said, "Oh, they went to the you know common society." No. We call these areas animalistic society. We were in the animalistic society. We were in a primitive share, which is a primitive um, um, class society. Primitive class society. And we never went we never went to the common part. We moved from the primitive class society, very primitive, and still we are in the class society. And still we are going almost maybe next 500, 1,000 maybe. We live still in the primitive class society. We never lived. And what the Marx and Lenin, they give it to the people just another kind of working class society, another kind of the class society. Uh, they both their socialist or both or communist, none of them is a better society. Both of them class society. Even they, you know, how many countries become socialist? Oh, lots and big, like East country, Vietnam, Congo, Cuba, Korea, China, and many others. They have a left too. You know. They went to the socialist, others like Menshevik. Some left penetrated to the capitalism, like Canada, USA, India, or England, Germany, France, Italy, or many other of and the rest of the world. They will take it. But is it any help they take society toward the communist? No. Toward the communist, yes. The communist is a class. Kind of. Is it any help they take capitalist or imperialist toward the finalization? No. It doesn't, never, and, and the problem is none of the people, none of the our individual or fucking individual writer, out of them idiot, slow mind people, because in the Western nation, and I believe it, most of the rich people get everything. And these rich people, they're boy or something like that, you know. They are not very smart people, boy or girl or something like that. And like a Graham, like Edison. Yeah, Edison, before Edison, someone invented electricity, or grounders, or many others, we don't know that. I believe they, maybe if you give some little bit money, and the rest is just but the sole idea for and this is not part of the Western nation, this is a part of the class society activity. Class society activity, the person becomes richer, they want to be everything. However, their mind is like a car. You know, the one doesn't work. Automatically his father or his or whatever, you know. I didn't put this in kind of stuff in the book, you know, just uh, making money or automatically or by selling a drug or by working in different area, not the drug honestly work, not honest work or working or a big factory or or make a big factory or in oil and gas. This is This, oh, the second part, the other thing we like to discuss is about the government or authorities. We, if we want to have a perfect society, if we want to have 100% for complete freedom, or if we want to be free from everything, anything, and if we desire to live in, in, as an individual uh, without any chain being in our neck, we must not the government always oppress other class, and we must reject any government or any authority or any shepherd. Shepherd means follower. It doesn't mean bad. You know, if Jesus used it, just use it as a metaphoric, as a follower. Some must be sheep as a follower, some must be shepherd as a leader, you know, who lead the people. And automatically, if you want to have a good life, if you don't want other people to your right, your living, your whole thing, you must release yourself from the any government or shepherd. When I'm saying government, any form of the government. For example, right now, they say they don't have a government or conservative or, or any environment. They don't have any political party, and they go you know, for election, and one of them become a leader. Not they say you don't have it, but we build a community, and one like a non-profit organization let this community, let these people toward the better, right? Sell that in the company, sell that in the company. Any, yeah, any organization, any community, any political party, any group, anything, put the few people of your old or young or, or woman or young woman or few very young people, it doesn't matter. Anyone be in this organization or group or community, they just work for the member of that group who chose them to be there and who are in any political party, or some people are on the behind the other curtain, and the rest they just say to the people or to the world or whatever the other behind it or other part of the culture tell them to say. As a result, when Marx chose working class come and led the socialist revolution, to lead the whole people toward the social revolution, to the victory, and then take them from the socialism towards the communism is a bullshit. Something which never happened is a bullshit. I, here was another we find beside the government, we find another mistake here. The Marx, the biggest mistake the Marx did, and this mistake, you know, take a whole thing, Marx knowledge, reputation, everything into the biggest question mark. Why created Marx created theory or make a communist as a theory or create a theory from the communism. Communism is not the theory. You don't know 500 years ago what kind of society you have, what kind of people you become, how many languages you have, or even language you don't have, or are you telepathic or not, or what kind of, you know, you, you, how is your technology, how you living, or everything, completely change in next 500 or 1000. Is it right now? You have a good good robot, or why, when in next 500 years ago what will be our robots. Right now is exactly look like a man, but on that time we can have lots of look like a man and woman. and they do everything. They can work for you, they can even marry with you, and but their function is limited. They can go for love or not that kind of love. They can pro- protect you love and be with you love. All this with one just push the button. With one push, all of them came back, goes to him. If you don't like it, different thing. You can put that. With another push button, you can release it completely, make them as nothing. Just like a, you know, toys. Nothing else. Just Lenin figure out if Lenin doesn't want it. First, Lenin and others, they don't want to bring lots of working class into the political party. Into the political party. But they don't want to, how can I say? Lenin said, we cannot make one, or maybe make one uh, person who is clothing, washing clothes, or cleaning other people's clothes, washing the other people's clothes for money. We cannot let him come directly to political party because he doesn't know anything about political party. First, he must be trained. Then, during the train, we keep the party for them. When they train it, they came back and they give the party to them. Automatically, you know, whole thing, what the Lenin said is just another dumb thing. Nobody keep the party for them. Nobody keep the party because the similarity, it is like a class society. So they make the society in a way, you know, just exactly completely capitalist society. Just exactly the same as a capitalist. Many people in capitalist society, they don't have any training, they are working as a cleaning clothes or washing clothes, some working in the street, some you know, you know, working as a drug, all of the life goes and nobody can no self try to come. If you quit it, I give you the job to you now. And automatically about the women said living, what they made it, both Lenin and Marx or Lenin, social and communism is a nightmare. It's the most nightmare thinking you want. And one of these again. fucking writer, Marxist Lenin writer. From individualism, only I'm individualism, critique the Marxism. Not to not. And the, you know, let me give you another example. What fucking this Lenin was in which of the east, which of the east, the, or what the fucking person this Lenin was. One of the student, one of the member of the Bolshevik party say to the Lenin, Lenin, if please want to be a member of our party, can we have them as our partner? Lenin said, yes, why not? He can be a member of the Bolshevik party if he does not encourage the people or does not talk about his idea and encourage the people toward his and, and never say anything bad toward our idea. He came here, just listen to us, whatever we say yes, yes, and become shut up. And just very much say yes, yes. Yeah. Who you are. You want everybody say yes, yes to you. And some and this competitive society see it, oh, what they made it the perfect for us. These piece of people didn't do anything. This nightmarish is this what they think is we must do that. It is our job to make people like that. No, they are hacking the people, brainwashing the people, or people desire to go to work. And unfortunately, in area of the individual right, in area of the democracy, we are individual right and democracy. When we are in the democracy or individual right, when we talk about them, that's it. But Lenin does not agree with individual. This was the reason he closed the door for all individuals. Same as if the Stalin did the same as us, they don't believe. Our Stalin made it first individual right, you know, and freedom of the religion, this kind of stuff. You know, human rights issue during 37 or something like that, but they never practice it. Um, some say they had a practice it when the colorful came and just threw it away. But I believe they never had it. But what Lenin and Marx said is it. Second, the way you made it idea from you open your way. From that idea, suddenly, Hitler come out as a social nationalist. Okay, who is that? Be part of your identity idea. And he wrote a different it's the idea and my idea is right. Is a better. Another another idea, to escape. Another cultist, minefield idea. You must not put the idea on there on anything, And when you put the something, damage it. You must not put it. And you, there are many, many issues, and they use it, what what of most of somebody always was wrong, and they never pay. They never. It's it's still in my mind. What could be? So many people read this book. All of them, you don't find out what is going on, what this book is doing. That because this is not the communism. This is not the family state. This is not the people want. In during the socialism, they didn't have any economic be better, way in back home. They said, okay, mixed economic. And we thought mixed economic is a part of the capitalism. And said socialist economic is better. What is the socialist economic? One can never say what is it. Lenin during his time used the free market and mixed economic for socialism. What is the socialist economic? There must be. There must be much better than mixed economy. What is that? One of the like details is what kind of you know idea they made it. What kind of class society it is. It is 100 times worse than any class society. At the end, probably if you want to talk is one page of only 50 pages of I am very honest with you, able to talk with you all over 2 3 hours. But fortunately, I didn't bring a book. Obviously, just memorize a book there, remember. But Actually, the time is 40. I said I don't talk more than 1 hour. The last stick is their reaction toward the religion. Marx said religion is a human to the artist. Religion supported those class who part of the you know wealthy class or something, represent its own class like that. They and they never said religion dictatorship. They never said this isn't. This is this isn't. They, they, they never said this is a class society religion who made it such a mess. If we look at the Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, even Buddha, and in my chapter 2, and I find out something and I put it in there, my chapter 2 books. Is supposed to said be like water. And this is a materialist. However, he tried to convince it is not what it is a material. He said um, the person said do not think, just hit your opponent. And and I uh, studied them for a while. I always laugh at the whole Bruce Lee. They all the opportunist. That well, I thought be opportunist, And later I found out our mind has a power and take us where we want to. As our mind works faster than our body, automatically we cannot do something. Well, but walking, we walk and the mind says you are walking. Just do not say a man said I have to walk. No, just walk or eat, just eat. Automatically in the fight, if you want, you can be like what was it? And why we fight? If the idiot think we can go much further in fight. This monk idea. However, uh, today, same as Moses, Jesus, Moses, um, is a person, I don't care about being myth or reality, I don't care. But the person who wrote about them, you know, is fascinating, or someone. He, the person who go from childhood lived in the parents in the in the kingdom and grew up as the parents of the Egypt and he was very dear to the king of the Egypt, but later died. You find out he is not the son of the and he back and he back and work as a young work as a slave, and he bring 10,000, 10 commandments, and not saying obey all of them, automatically you cannot obey any of them, right? But if you want to obey few of them like stealing, murdering, or or lying, then you are able to do not do this when you live in the privacy in the society without any economic problem, without any ideological problem, with the reasoning, without any authority, shepherd, this kind of problem, without anything in the society. There is nothing without any violence. You can finally say the society is without any violence. Nobody fights with each other. Because they don't have a time. They are doing much better than fighting with each other. The finalists, they don't have politics. Like a prime minister and Christian take it throat of another person. They don't need to do that. Society based on violence. Or maybe Jesus. Jesus, there are many things they said, most they are talking about the interested, Christianity doing resurrection. I'm saying put the resurrection away. Go what he said about the helping the others. Unfortunately, his action and the action of the Moses, only few people see it. Most of people couldn't see what they are saying, what they are, what they become. Only learn about the miracle. No, it is not a miracle. It is as a metaphoric message. Writers want to say only few people realize who they are because they see what they did. And Jesus, when at the end they say, Jesus, are you king? Are you king of the Jew? He said, how could be? When you are sending me today for the crucifixion. And this is part of the marriage. And same when, oh, yeah, that's enough. And same as Muhammad. Muhammad knows they corrupted Christianity and Islam. But what the Christianity do here, class society? They make you. I few nights ago, I realized 6636. They are talking about Muhammad. See, he revolt, uh, he revolt toward the Abu Sufyan, and he is not the problem. And the 666 is the Muhammad. From 15th century, they show the picture of Muhammad as a Satan. And in this is what it done class by class society, Freemason, these or artist people, these most trashiest people in the world, they agree with the class society, but they say, I am non-ready. You already agree with the class society. Same as as a religion, right? Your both friend, or the Egyptian. And today, people, for people in the street, you want to challenge them, you want to put them on the deep sleep. And I hope um, some people was there and listen to what I said. And I, I wish you good night.